Hello, hi. So I'm here again. It is VEDA day 6, and I couldn't think of what to talk about. So I thought I would do a My Life with Endometriosis update because I was looking at the YouTube channel, and the last time I posted an update was in 2012. So that was 8 years ago. So I thought an update would be in order. Um, so I still have endometriosis. I have not gotten excision surgery yet for various reasons. But in the time that I was posting before and I kind of did the series, and now I have gone, it's been like a roller coaster. I, at one point, had kind of gotten my pain and my symptoms really, really well managed and under control. I think I was, at the time, I had made some major diet changes and stopped eating, was like vegetarian for a while. So I wasn't eating dairy, I wasn't eating red meat, I was only eating seafood, I wasn't eating out. Well, I'll take that back. I just kind of cut out all fried stuff, and that had worked really well for me in that time. I was working out, everything was good. And then I started flaring again, and kind of, I don't want to say relapse, but things just, I wasn't doing as well health wise. So I started kind of dealing with pain more. I was unable to keep working out. So all of that kind of fitness and stuff that had happened went away. And so now I am trying to figure out how to bounce back from that. And so what I have realized is that it's an ongoing process that changes. So like I made these diet changes where I had stopped eating red meat. I was vegetarian. I, didn't eat any fried food. And essentially what happened was that I started feeling a lot better, and I felt better for a long time, like for some years. And then I started to crave red meat, and so I started to eat beef again, and it didn't make me sick because I had been good for a minute. And then suddenly I started to get sick. Or no, take that back. I was doing beef, and then I was like, oh, I think I could start eating chicken. And so I had adjusted my diet, and then I kind of started not feeling well again. And so where I am now is I am back to not eating red meat, not eating chicken, cutting out deep fried foods because my allergy to dairy and soy still going pretty strong. That has never changed. That's always kind of been a thing. But also eggs. So at that time I could still eat eggs. Now I cannot. And what I realized is, like I said, it's a journey. I am still wanting to get the excision surgery. The problem is that insurance does not cover that surgery because it is deemed elective. Because as I said in an earlier video, it is apparently elective to not want to be in pain all the time and to not want to have to deal with all of the health issues that come with having endometriosis. So because of that, I have to find the money to pay for the surgery on my own, which is why I see a lot of GoFundMe's for people wanting to get excision surgery because it's expensive and it's thousands of dollars. Like, and it's not one of those things where it's like you go get the surgery, you get the money and then you get the surgery, because there's like money you have to pay along the way. So just to go to the doctor to begin the process to see if I can even qualify for the surgery, it's probably gonna cost me about $1,000 off rip. And that's a lot. So we'll see. But really just want to share a general update. I'll probably do more of an update and just kind of extend the series further and talk about my life with endometriosis now. But that's where I am with it, and I am just kind of one day at a timing it, and paying attention to my body. And so that's one of the things that I've learned is kind of important, is just to pay attention to how you feel, honor when you don't feel well. I had gotten to a point fitness wise where I was like doing mud runs, like more than one a year, doing 5Ks, doing, 15Ks and all this, and then that all reset because I didn't feel well for an extended period of time, and I ended up getting pneumonia, which was not related to endometriosis. That was more so I just got sick, but that happened and kind of reset. So now I'm starting from square one, not like square two, and just adjusting. And so what I've been doing, just to kind of close this out and give some tips, is I wanted to just be more intentional about taking care of myself. So I've been sleep training myself as an adult, where I'm not always successful. For the past week, my sleep has been trash, but I've, try to go to bed around 11-ish every night. And so I have acquired an animal. I have a cat, and so I feed him. He is fed. Either I feed him or my boyfriend feeds him at 11 o'clock at night. That's his last feeding. And so what I'll do, feed him, and then that's kind of my cue. That's my physical cue to start getting ready to go to sleep. So I will do that. I have been moving more, so I might not be able to do like a full-on insanity workout at this point, but trying to do some type of movement at least 3 to 4 times a week. And so that has been helpful. And then just really being intentional about food and making sure that I'm not eating things that I know cause my food allergies to act up. So right now for me, that is no dairy, no soy, no egg, no meat. So that means no red meat, no pork. I haven't had pork since '98, so I haven't eaten pork in a while. But no red meat, no fowl. So no turkey, no chicken, no duck. Seafood does not bother me, so I definitely still engage and eat that. And just working to be intentional about what I eat, how often I eat, really how much, just because of knowing that that's things that triggers a flare for me. So I think that's the key that I'm figuring out, is that it changes over time as your body changes, as you adjust to certain things. When you try to do those again, your body doesn't always respond the same way because you've done it before, and giving myself grace. So if you are dealing with chronic illness and chronic pain, giving yourself grace is key. And knowing that even if you could do something before, if you can't do it the same way now, that's fine. It's not a failure. You just have to adjust so that you can get yourself back to where you were before. But you have to give yourself room to kind of take those steps. And that's what I'm learning, how to do that. So that is my kind of general update for my life as endometriosis. I will be back for the next day of VEDA. And yeah, if you experience endometriosis or any type of chronic condition, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you have tips, tricks, things that you've learned, if you have questions about endometriosis, I can definitely share my experience, but then also kind of what I've learned over time. Please ask those in the comments. And yeah, I look forward to speaking with you the next time. And yeah, I want to see your comments, so share them. I'm a little sleepy because I took an unplanned nap because I didn't feel well, and I'm trying to shake the cobwebs off, even though it's actually nighttime while I'm filming this. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in to day 6 of VEDA, and I look forward to the next time when we can talk again. Bye.